Alright, hello everyone. Today I'm going to be teaching you about the institutional powers of Congress. Let us begin. So there are really 5 categories to the powers, the institutional powers. Institutional powers. So we have R, I, E, A, and O. So R stands for ratification. I stands for impeachment. E stands for electoral duties. A stands for amendments. And O stands for oversight. So, you're probably asking yourself, Abby, how do you remember all of these little word things? And I'll show you. So, came up with my own little acronym of sorts. And R stands for Rihanna. I stands for invites. E stands for Ellen. And if you want to do the D, then DeGeneres. A stands for attend. And O stands for Oscars. So, Rihanna invites Ellen DeGeneres to attend the Oscars. And that's it. So, let's get into what ratification is. So what ratification really means in this context of institutional powers is really the Senate's powers in this case scenario. All right, so there's 1 and there's 2. So number 1, they ratify treaties with 2/3 vote. The second is that they approve presidential appointment with the majority vote. Oh, that got a little messy. All right, so you're asking yourself, Abby, how do you remember these 2 things? Well, ratify starts with R, and approve starts with A. Rihanna starts with R and ends with A. So there you go, Rihanna. All right, impeachment. So we have 2 different things for impeachment. One is for the House, and one is for the Senate. So, for the House, they vote for impeachment with majority. And then the Senate, they try and vote to remove with 2/3 vote. All right, so you're asking yourself, how am I going to remember this? Well, if you remember that the House impeaches, it's really in the word impeachment. And then if you remember, if the Senate tries, impeachment ends with T. So there you have it. All right, electoral duties. These are also one for House and a second one for Senate. So for the House, they elect the president. So they elect POTUS if no electoral majority exists, which is for both of them. So no electoral majority. And then the Senate elects the VP. All right, so that's it for that. And really, it's just remembering what president goes to which part of Congress. And what helps me remember is that the president per se has more power and the House has more people in it. So that's kind of my correlation with it. All right, amendments. So for amendments, these are kind of in general. There's really no House or Senate specific. But for one, they propose constitutional amendments with 2/3, and that's in both houses. And then each house can seat, unseat, and punish their own members. So how I remember the proposal is just, like a big diamond ring or whatever, but really the only acronym that I have for this one is SUP, which is S-U-P. So SUP. SUP is seat, unseat, and punish. So that's all for amendments. And then for oversight, just because this is so messy, I'm going to block this off a little bit. All right, for oversight, we have really the main thing in oversights is hearings. So we have hearings and oversight. They help legislators make better policy decisions, and they're really essential to the checks and balances system. And Congress holds these hearings to discuss pending legislation and investigate issues that might require legislation in the future, and to oversee federal programs. So, what you need to know about this oversight is that the agenda is made by the president's party platform during the presidential election. So they kind of control that. And then another thing to note is that the president attempts to persuade Congress, and they do this with the abundance of sources that they have on them. So really all you need to know for oversight is hearings and then what the president and his party platform have to do with them. And that's it for institutional powers. Thank you for watching.